Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good all, magandang gabi po sa kanilang lahat. I will request each and everyone to please occupy their respective seats or their respective assigned seats as we are starting the program at this very moment. Omar F. Pagkatonding.
من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأذن في الناس بالحج يأتوك رجالا وعلى كل ضامر يأتين من كل فج عميق ليشهدوا منافع لهم ويذكروا اسم الله في أيام معلومات على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام فكلوا منها وأطعموا البائس الفقير ثم ليقضوا تفثهم وليوفوا نذورهم وليطوفوا بالبيت العتيق ذلك ومن يعظم حرمات الله فهو خير له عند ربه وأحلت لكم الأنعام إلا ما يتلى عليكم فاجتنبوا الرجس من الأوثان واجتنبوا قول الزور حنفاء لله غير مشركين به ومن يشرك بالله فكأنما خر من السماء فتخطفه الطير أو تهوي به الريح في مكان سحيق شعائر الله فإنها من تقوى القلوب. صدق الله العظيم.
Hadj and the entire Philippine Hadj mission for this year. All our distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, we are now all going to be formally welcomed by the Honorable Consul General of the Philippine Consulate General in Jeddah, His Excellency Ariel Norman R. Gariba.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me first recognize the presence of the Amir al-Hadj, the Secretary of the National Commission for Muslim Filipinos, Secretary Rosa Dain, his entire entourage, composed of commissioners of the National Commission for Muslim Filipinos, our friends and members of the Filipino community represented here tonight, the staff of the Consulate General, Hajjis, the pilgrims. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. The celebration tonight is in honor of more than 6,000 Filipino pilgrims who successfully performed the Hadj mission together with, they are actually included in the 4 million estimate Muslim pilgrims around the world. I think this is the biggest so far. Hadj undoubtedly is the largest yearly pilgrimage in the world. It is the 5th pillar of Islam, and it demonstrates brotherhood among Muslims, unconditional sacrifice, and complete submission to Allah. Today, Hajj is associated with the life of the Prophet Muhammad. But the ritual itself dates back thousands of years to the time of Prophet Ibrahim. That's a long time ago. Historians stated that prior to the Prophet's era, each year tribes from all around the Arabian Peninsula would converge in Makkah as part of the pilgrimage. The exact faith of the tribes was not important at the time, and Christian Arabs were as likely to make the pilgrimage as well as the pagans. Therefore, the practice of sacrifice to seek God's grace is not unique to Islam. Members of other faiths also perform sacrifices. Although today, the magnitude and intensity of the sacrifice is incomparable to Hajj. The intention to purify oneself and obtain God's or Allah's mercy is the same. It's defined that pilgrimage is a journey of moral or spiritual significance. Typically, it is a journey to a shrine or other location of religious importance. If I remember my history right, I think for the Jews, there used to be a temple, and that used to be the place of pilgrimage for the Jews, and they usually do it during what they call the Sukkot and other religious festivals. But primarily Sukkot, because Sukkot, the singular of Sukkot is Sukkah, which means tent. So they built the tents in front of Jerusalem, or Moriah. And also for Christians, of course, they have the birthplace of Jesus, the Messiah, and also some places in Europe which has become also a favorite place. A lot of them have become favorite places for pilgrimage. And of course, for Islam, the Muslims, they have Medina, Makkah, and even Al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. On behalf of the officers and staff of the Philippine Consulate General in Jeddah, I wish to welcome all of you to tonight's celebration. As I said, this is a celebration of your successful performance of the Hadj. May your successful Hadj bring mercy and forgiveness to all of you, and may Allah's blessings be with us all. Before I close, I would like to thank personally friends who have supported the consulate in this gathering. I'd like to call on Mr. Adel Mohammed Alun. Would you please stand up, Mr. Alun? And also would like to thank Dr. Salah Saleh and Abdul Rahman of Al Bayt Chicken. So the sumptuous dinner we have tonight is through the kindness of these gentlemen. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much, Conscience, sir. May I now most respectfully invite the Amirul Hadj, Honorable Mehul K.S.A, Secretary of the National Commission on Muslim Affairs, sir, please, to give us a response message.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. The Honorable Uriel Norman Caribay, our Consul General for the Philippine Consulate in Jeddah. The Honorable Commissioner Elias Yusuf, our Commissioner from the Commission on Elections, who is on Hadj this year, and his wife. The Honorable Commissioners of the National Commission of Muslim Filipinos, the Murshids or the Sheikhs who are with us now, our friends from Saudi Arabia who help us organize this affair, and the staff of the Commission who suffered all throughout in trying to make a little bit more convenient the conditions of the Muslims, of the pilgrims in Mecca and in Medina. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I'd like to thank His Excellency Consul General Garibay for organizing this affair and for being very supportive to all the efforts of the National Commission of Muslim Filipinos ever since we started with the Hadj preparations for this year. Consul Garibay has given us an office here, even if we didn't have a Hadj attaché yet. And his staff has been very helpful in terms of meeting us at the airport and bringing us to our places of meetings in Jeddah and in Makkah. Our thanks also goes to His Excellency Ambassador K.S.A, who unfortunately cannot be here with us this evening. We congratulate the new Hujjaj and the Murshids, the Shaykhs, who guided them well for cooperating with us. We thank them for the patience they have shown us, the sabat they have shown us, and finally, for all the perceived inadequacies that we may have committed, we ask their forgiveness as we celebrate the culmination of the Hajj tonight. It is but fitting that we at the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos would humbly ask of you your forgiveness for whatever limitations that we have shown, whatever inadequacies our preparation have encountered. This Hajj has a theme of Pilgrims for Peace, which was actually an original idea from one of our commissioners, Commissioner Salud Lemona, because it came at the threshold of the signing of the framework agreement for the Bangsamoro. And a lot of people are pinning their hopes on this framework agreement. Not just the MILF, not just the MNLF, but the entire Muslim community and the entire Filipino nation. We pilgrims, when we face the K.A for the first time, part of our prayer would go like this: Allahumma antas salam wa minkas salam, fa inna rabbana bis salam. In English, O Allah, you are the peace, for you is the peace. O Allah, greet us with the peace. Hopefully, this Hajj of 2012 would greet us with the peace as we all go back to the Philippines and now face the tedious task, the tedious work of coming up with another basic law, another organic act that will finally, in everybody's hope, settle the conflict in Mindanao. It will be a long journey because crafting an organic law is not easy. Crafting an organic law that would please all the sectors, all the different ethnic groups of the Muslims, all the non-Muslims who are staying in Mindanao, and the entire Filipino nation is not an easy task. But it will be if we continuously pray, if we continuously strive hard, the way we strove hard in order to accomplish what we came here, which is to become Hajjis in our own right.